Coming up on Evening Edition.
We have commuted the sentence of Rod Blagojevich.
President Trump commutes former Governor Rod Blagojevich's prison sentence. Plus, SIU students got the chance to meet with their potential employers. And the search continues for a missing Illinois woman. Live from Southern Illinois University, you're watching River Region Evening Edition. Rod Blagojevich, the former Illinois governor who was sent to prison on a wide range of corruption charges, got 6 years shaved off of his 14-year prison sentence today. Good evening, I'm Jacob Gordon.
And I'm Michelle Mathis. Today, President Trump announced he granted Blagojevich clemency. The former governor had advocated for a pardon or a reduced sentence for years, and so had his wife, appearing regularly on Fox News to make his case. And in January, Blagojevich wrote an op-ed from prison where he ripped House Democrats for impeaching Trump. Trump took notice, calling his sentence ridiculous.
He served 8 years in jail. There's a long time to go. Many people disagree with the sentence. He's a Democrat, he's not a Republican. It was a prosecution by the same people, Comey, Fitzpatrick, the same group, very far from his children. They're growing older, they're going to high school now, and they rarely get to see their father outside of an orange uniform. I saw that, and I did commute his sentence.
Blagojevich was found guilty of trying to extort a children's hospital for campaign contributions and trying to sell former President Obama's Senate seat after he was elected to the White House.
Ahead of tomorrow's budget address, Governor J.B. Pritzker highlighted some of the expected savings over the next few years. Pritzker says several changes making government more efficient will save the state more than $225 million in the next budget year and at least $750 million over the next 3 years. Pritzker says the savings come from several areas, including fair union contracts, avoiding late fees by paying overdue bills, and merging some agencies, board and commission functions to avoid duplication. And WSIU will bring you live coverage of the governor's budget address tomorrow. The speech begins at noon before a joint session of Illinois' General Assembly. WSIU TV and radio will carry the governor's speech live, along with post-speech analysis beginning tomorrow at noon.
The SIU School of Medicine will provide health care for inmates at 2 prisons in a test which the school hopes to expand. Dean and Provost Jerry Cruz says the $5 million pilot project with the Illinois Department of Corrections is in keeping with the school's mission of universally adequate health care, as well as a chance for economic expansion. It's unclear how the plan will affect inmate health services provided by Wexford Health Sources. 2 Illinois law enforcement groups say training for police officers is suffering because of an unexpected shortfall in state funding. The Illinois Sheriff's Association and the Illinois Association of Chiefs of Police are asking lawmakers to fill a $5 million gap in the budget of the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board. The board finances local training with traffic fines, but a new state law last year changed the allocation of the money. Another new law allows judges to waive traffic fines, and the police groups believe there are fewer citations being written.
The Marshall County, Kentucky Rescue Squad is still searching for Brandy Osborne, a missing Illinois woman. Osborne is a 37-year-old white female, 5'5", 130 pounds, with red hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a pink hoodie, blue jeans, and rubber boots. She was last seen walking in the floodwaters towards a dock barge when the strong current swept her away into the Tennessee River near Calvert City, Kentucky. And county officials decommissioned the Franklin County Courthouse yesterday afternoon. The courtrooms and county offices were moved to the newly renovated Campbell Building across the street during construction. The new 3-story, 47,000 square foot courthouse will be built on the square, replacing the 150-year-old building. Voters passed a 1% sales tax referendum in 2019 to cover the cost of the $20 million project. And gas-powered leaf blowers and foam food containers could be a thing of the past here in Illinois, at least if one legislator has her way. Democrat State Senator Laura Fine introduced a bill to amend the Environmental Protection Act, which would prohibit the sale of use of gas-powered leaf blowers here in Illinois. The concerns are for two-stroke or four-stroke engines could cause hearing loss in a short amount of time and emit high rates of pollutants, which could contribute to smog and acid rain. If approved, the amendment would go into effect January 1st of 2022, and violators of the bill could face a $500 fine.
Well, speaking of leaf blowers, the wind outside was blowing pretty hard today, wouldn't you say?
It was, and the clouds did stick around for most of the day. Jordan Spearman here now with the first look at weather. Jordan, when are we going to see the sunshine finally return?
Well, Jacob and Shay, tonight the sun is not going to be coming back just yet. We're going to be reaching 34 degrees with some partly cloudy skies. By morning, those partly cloudy skies will be continuing, but the temperature will be dropping to 27 degrees. And by midday, though, we might be seeing some sunshine, not too much though, and the temperature will be increasing to 40 degrees. Ahead in my full forecast, though, there is a river flood warning in effect until Friday. And like we just said, here comes the sun. That'll be coming up soon in my 5-day forecast.
All right, Jordan, thanks. As graduation season comes closer, the SIU Student Center hosted a job and internship fair today.
Evening Edition's Ryan Davis talked to some students on how it's helping with their future.
We have 123 employers registered for the fair today. They range from accounting to criminal justice. We have something for just about everyone.
The semi-annual job and internship fair offered students a glimpse into what the next step after graduating on campus will look like for them. Students found the fair to be fairly beneficial.
For the students, it helps to actually connect them, to the employers.
Other students who came already have connections in their industry, but still talk to more employers.
So since I was the Alexander Lane intern, it's kind of easier for me to network with people.
The employer relations coordinator of the Career Development Fair, Sheila Colombo, says going to a career fair is a good way to make an impression on future employers.
Students, everyone in general thinks that they can obtain everything online, and that's true, but there's those one-on-one connections, actually getting the opportunity to put yourself in front of an employer with your name and your resume and make that first impression, that is extremely valuable.
Colombo also said that the turnout for the job fair has been great for the past 2 years because of an employment boom. For Evening Edition, I'm Ryan Davis.
For more information on preparing for the workforce, you can go to careerdevelopment.siu.edu.
If you bought a Lucky Day Lotto ticket in DuQuoin, you may want to check it. A convenience store in DuQuoin sold the $800,000 winning Lucky Day Lotto ticket yesterday in the midday drawing. The winning ticket was purchased at the DuQuoin market and matched all 5 numbers to win the jackpot. The numbers are 0, 6, 20, 23, 26, and 45. The Illinois Lottery urges the lucky winner to sign the back of the ticket and keep it in a safe place until they visit one of the lottery's prize centers. The closest is in Fairview Heights. Winners have 1 year from the original drawing to claim their prize. Good luck.
Ahead on Evening Edition, historic flooding has devastated parts of Mississippi.
Plus, the Boy Scouts of America files for bankruptcy amid hundreds of sexual abuse lawsuits. You're watching Evening Edition at 5.